The Big Bang Theory remains one of the most beloved sitcoms of the modern era, and its legacy continues to expand through its successful prequel series Young Sheldon and the newly announced spin-off currently in development. For years, audiences have been fascinated not only by the humor and quirks of Sheldon Cooper but also by the family dynamics and layered storytelling that emerged as viewers were introduced to his childhood in Texas. One of the most compelling figures to come out of this exploration is George Cooper Sr., Sheldon's father, who has long been a character surrounded by mystery, tragedy, and reinterpretation across the two shows. The new spin-off is now sparking conversations that could set up an intriguing narrative device where a version of George Cooper in another life returns, reshaping how fans view both The Big Bang Theory and its expanding universe. What makes George such a fascinating character is the duality between how he was remembered in The Big Bang Theory and how he has been portrayed in Young Sheldon. In the original series, Sheldon often painted his father as a flawed man with numerous shortcomings, emphasizing his infidelity, drinking habits, and lack of sophistication. George was often depicted as the opposite of what Sheldon wanted to become, a cautionary tale in his mind. However, young Sheldon has added nuance to that picture, portraying George as a well-meaning, sometimes struggling, but ultimately loving father who tries to hold his family together despite financial pressures and marital challenges. This complexity has made him one of the most debated characters in the franchise, leaving room for new stories to revisit him from fresh perspectives. The spin-off, rumored to focus on Georgie and Mandy's life as young parents, opens the door to unexpected ways in which George could symbolically or even literally reappear. While canon dictates that George died when Sheldon was still a teenager, the beauty of television storytelling lies in its ability to play with timelines, perspectives, and alternate scenarios. The idea of George returning in another life could mean a number of things: flashbacks, dream sequences, alternate realities, or even a narrative twist where characters reflect on who he might have been under different circumstances. Each option carries weight for how the franchise could deepen its exploration of legacy, memory, and the ways family members live on through stories. In fact, The Big Bang Theory itself was no stranger to revisiting the past. Leonard's troubled childhood with his distant mother Beverly Hofstadter was a recurring theme, while Howard frequently wrestled with the memory of his overbearing but unseen mother. By leaning into these familial complexities, the show added depth to its characters beyond the comedy.